welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you are all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Caitlin and I like to do travel vlogs. So as you can tell from the title, I am very excited. I am going to Harry Potter Studios in London. This is literally my 4th attempt to get there in the past 2 years. It's been a bloody nightmare, let me tell you. COVID hit, family and friends have let me down. I'm doing things on my own, living my best life now, and yeah, it'll take you along with me. I gotta head on out through the door now. It's currently about 5 to 7, pickup is at 25 past 7, so I gotta head up through that door, go to the meeting point, which is about a 10-15 minute drive, so it's not too bad, and yeah, away to go. I am going with Edward's coaches. It's a there and back in one day, and I can sit back and relax on the coach, catch up on my YouTube videos that I need to watch, listen to music on the way. We're going to stop on the services, it's not too bad. And yeah, away to go. Let's heading out through the door. A quick outfit, I just got my hair straightened and brushed. I got my bum bag, I got my gilet, my fluffy gilet that I haven't been able to wear. And I haven't had a chance to wear it, to be honest. My white hoodie from Hollister, black jeans, and obviously I got my fluffy socks, but I'm also going to be wearing my Adidas Superstars. So yeah, I'm going like this. I don't need any other coats to be sitting on the coach for like ages. And it's going to be very hot in the studios probably, so yeah, away to go. Let's go. Just got on the coach now, ready for Harry Potter Studios. I'm super excited. It's my 4th time, lucky as I said this morning, and let's go. Oh, it's cold. So we finally made it to the Harry Potter Studios. I'm super excited. It does take us a very long time to get here, but we're here now, and just like that, I am finally inside the studios. So welcome to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I've wanted to say that, guys, for the longest time ever. And by the way, this video is going to be mainly a voiceover. As we entered the studios, we came across the staircase of where Harry Potter's first bedroom was, which was under the stairs, which was rather cramped and forgotten about, as seen in the first ever film. As I entered more into the studios, there is a timeline from when the first Harry Potter film, The Philosopher's Stone, was released in 2001, all the way through to 2011, which was Deathly Hallows Part 2. If you didn't know a little backstory of Harry Potter, let me tell you. J.K. Rowling is an author, as you may already know. She was the one who wrote a book about a little boy who was a wizard. A film producer got in touch with the book and decided to give it a read. Turns out it had a lot of potential of creating a film out of it. So the producer got in contact with J.K. Rowling. After talks, it was agreed that they could make a film out of it. So then that's when it all began. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Let's dive deep into the Hogwarts Studios in London.
At the castle. Welcome to Hogwarts. A nice push inwards for me, please. Fantastic. And a round of applause of our largest. It stood for over 10 years over on our working studio side, just over there actually, for being brought here piece by precious piece for you today. Now, we are currently on a hot set, which means the lights are low, the tables are laid, and the fires are flickering, and everything is as Hannah making these gorgeous decorations, and yes, these are the originals, and our set designers and set dressers are putting everything together and making it look as magnificent as it does. And as a final finishing touch, the special effects team didn't want to be left out, so John Richardson and his team made the malevolent fairies flying around the top of each Christmas tree. Now, of course, what would Christmas be without some delicious food? So if you look to the table on your left, you will see that we have our main course. Amazing at first, but after several hours under the hot studio lights, it began to smell less than appetizing. So to the top of the hall, you will notice we're dressed and ready for a different Christmas celebration, and that is the Yule Ball from Harry Potter and the Goblets of Fire. Yes, we have added lots of ice and snow to make you remember it is indeed Christmas time, and the beautiful silver material that
So after I walked through the massive hall where a lot of filming was done, these are some of the costumes that were used in the making of Harry Potter. All designs were especially made for the films, and it took them hours and hours of the making. There's lots of different costumes with different wigs, hair designs, and different makeup looks that was used in the films.
It's my favorite part of it all, when you and me deck the halls, making everything look just like it should at Yuletide. The parcels are all under the tree, right where they should be. Soon everything is Christmas-fied. Disney
is Gryffindor's boys' dormitory room as seen in the first films where the boys slept in when they were at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft. This is where Harry would come to escape from school.
Soon everything is Christmas-fied. Disney bona fide. And so are all of you. Does this come true? These few days go by so fast. I wish I could somehow make them last. Put it in a bottle, stick a label on, saying do not open till.
The stairwell case as seen in the Order of the Phoenix film was pretty cool to see, however it didn't change into stairs. Wouldn't that be so cool if it did? Those were obviously just the edits and the effects for the films. This picture shows all of the animals that were used in all 8 films. From owls, dogs, cats, they were all rescued animals. Some animals took a few weeks to train, where others took a few months. There was a short video clip where they showed how they trained the animals very safely.
These few days go by so fast. I wish I could somehow make them last. Put it in a bottle, stick a label on, saying do not open till summer comes. Right now, let's savor this. And underneath the mistletoe, get.
So moving on around the studios, here are some of the green screens that are used for the edits in the making of the films. This was so cool to see, and again they showed us small video clips of how it is done and showing the scene that was created. It's absolutely amazing what you can do with some editing. From flying cars in the Chamber of Secrets to Harry's first lesson of flying on the broom, it was so interesting and amazing to see. And welcome to the Forbidden Forests, where maybe you might have thought the animals could come to life. Not literally come to life, but that it has effects which will make you jump, if you get what I mean. But it didn't. And now entering platform 9 3/4 in King's Cross Station in London, where Harry wasn't sure how to get into from platform 9 and 10. This is where Harry boarded Hogwarts Express, in which he met Ron and Hermione, if I remember correctly. After a short queue, I also went inside the Hogwarts Express train, and each section of the train was dedicated to each film with different props, etc., which I thought was pretty cool.
The year may be hard to come by, so right now I'm gonna give it a try. And so are all of you.
After exploring inside the studios, it was time for some fresh air and to explore Privet Street, where I went inside house number 4. Seeing the flying letters was super cool, however not to spoil, but they are held up on string and weren't actually moving around like seen in the films. Everything looks so cool, and especially where they put fake food around the dining table and kitchen to make it look so realistic. After exploring outside, it was time to go back inside and carry on the studio tour, moving into the creatures and goblins and how they were made to look so realistic. You may think, how do they create the looks of these creatures? Then let me tell you. The design department started drawing on the paper of ideas on what the goblins and creatures were going to look like and made them come to life. Also, there were hundreds that were created. Afterwards, once the design is complete, the editors would scan them into the computer to make visuals on the computer for it to be used and to come alive. In this room is where the goblins are at, but can you believe that these walls are actually made out of paper mache and not marble? It is so shocking, and I was blown away. I couldn't actually believe it, as it looks so like marble. Moving on, this is the treasure that was seen in the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, where Harry, Ron and Hermione sit, in which every time they touched the treasure it would multiply. famous street everyone knows, Diagonal Alley. It wasn't as big as I thought, but was so cool to see all of the antique shops as you would have seen in the films. Did you know during the making of all 8 films, they used hundreds of thousands of props that were stored in 5 large warehouses, which included over 5,000 pieces of furniture, 12,000 books, and thousands of wands, and lots more.
Good is true. Santa Claus has got something for you. Oh yeah.
It is now the next day. I had a great time yesterday with Harry Potter. I actually went on a tour with Edward's Coaches. As I did say previously, I think in the vlog, at the start of the vlog, that I was actually meant to go 2 years ago, but COVID hit and then I got let down by friends and family. So then I booked a tour to go with coach companies. I had my transport there and back and tickets to get into the actual Harry Potter studios itself. But it was actually really big. I didn't expect it to be as big as it was. And it was super cool. It was all in the snow, ready for Christmas. It is only like 2 months of the year, I think, that they do Hogwarts in the snow. That was actually pretty cool. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed. It did take us a little bit longer to get there and back, just because we had to do a detour as the M4 was shut for 2 junctions near Slough. So then we had to go like literally all the way around then to get back onto the M4, which wasn't that bad. I think it must have been about 50 minutes out of our way to 60 minutes out of our way, but it's not too bad when you're just sitting on the coach anyways. I am gonna end this video here. If you did enjoy this video, please smash a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you very, very soon for another video. Bye guys!